shipping changes.
All right, what's up guys? Welcome into the RockstarFlipper YouTube channel. Today's July 3rd, 2019, and I talked about it inside of my Facebook group for a second, but everyone was asking me about the Reebok situation on eBay. If you've been living under a rock on eBay, about a week ago, maybe 5-6 days ago, Reebok, the actual legitimate Reebok eBay store, accidentally, through either software error or eBay error or Reebok error, put up a bunch of listings, and by a bunch, I mean listings with like thousands of quantity of shoes, good shoes, nice shoes, brand new for like $3 with free shipping, $4 with free shipping. Well, needless to say, a lot of people who just wanted a pair of shoes bought the shoes. A lot of people who wanted to resell the shoes bought 100 pairs of shoes because, well, $3 a pair free shipping is a no-brainer. Well, I was sent that link that night about 7 or 8 o'clock, and it was still available for me to purchase a ton of pairs. I didn't. Why? Because I knew it was going to happen. And what happened was Reebok did not ship the shoes. They canceled all the orders. They issued refunds. Some people are still waiting on the refunds, which is odd because it should be right away if they've got a customer service team on it. Whenever I go in and cancel an order, it sends the refund right away. With that said, Reebok, which I will go ahead and screenshot from some of my viewers in the group that sent it to me, received over 10,000, at one point I think 11,000 negative feedbacks in the matter of 48 hours. Literally ridiculous amount of feedbacks. I can't even imagine how many pairs they sold. Tons. But it'll be up here. You'll see the screenshot. Now, over the course of the last 3 or 4 days, since it was canceled and refunded, eBay has been working with Reebok. They put out a notice, Reebok did, to the customers, apologizing, canceling, telling them there was an error, and giving them like a 30 or 35% off coupon. I'll put that message up in one of these windows as well so you can read what it said. With that, eBay started removing the negatives, and a lot of people got really upset because I'll go ahead and update the screenshot picture here. You'll see over the course of the days, they went from 10 or 11,000 negatives down to like 6, down to like 3,000, where I believe they are today on July 3rd, about 5 o'clock, 5:30. So, you know, a lot of us who are smaller sellers, you know, none of us are compared to Reebok size, obviously. We're pretty upset that eBay was willing to just clear the negatives, clear what we would assume would be the defects. But I'm going to go ahead and play devil's advocate on this one and tell you why. First of all, it's entirely possible that this was not Reebok's fault and it was an eBay glitch. We don't know. It could be a Reebok glitch on their third-party software. They could be using 6-bit or Octiva or something that accidentally messed up. We don't know. Now, with that being said, I would like to think, and I believe that eBay, if we had the same kind of situation where a software or an eBay glitch happened, they will back us up. It just so happens that we need help on a couple of orders and they need help on a couple thousand orders. So that's step one. Step two is, it's eBay's website and they can do whatever they want. I know that sounds bad. They can. Step three is, it's Reebok. You and I, let's say that you're an average seller and you're doing, I don't know, let's just say you're doing $5,000 a month in sales and eBay's collecting $500. So over the course of the year, eBay collects $6,000 in final value fees. They collect, I don't know, $60 a month on a premium store, so another $720. So over the course of the year, with extra insertion fees and promos, you may spend $8,000 or $10,000 towards eBay. Maybe, I don't know, that's a fair assumption. Even some of the bigger people might be spending $15,000 or $20,000 a year. Meanwhile, my guess is Reebok is spending a couple $1 million a year. It's just a fair guess, even if it's just a couple 100,000. When a company is spending 100 times what you're spending or 1,000 times what you're spending, the company they're doing business with, in this case eBay, is absolutely going to go out on a limb for them and not let them make mistakes, but help them when mistakes happen. If this had been a thing where Reebok put out the prices, I couldn't even come up with the word, but where Reebok, a malicious thing, that's what I was looking for, malicious, where Reebok put out items for $5 of free shipping and just said, oh, never mind, we're just kidding, eBay might not be so forgiving. But it seems like it was a legitimate technical error, and while it doesn't seem fair, I understand and I get why they're doing it, and I probably would do it too if I was eBay, and that sounds bad. Everyone should be treated the same. But the fact of the matter is, when you're spending thousands of dollars and they're spending millions of dollars, you're just not going to be treated the same, and that's just the way that business goes. And I promise you, if you were eBay, you would feel that way and probably act in the same manner. So let's not just jump all over eBay. We don't know whose fault it was. We can't prove it. And with that said, if you did buy these shoes and you've got your money back, forget about it. If you left a negative, so be it. If they removed it, so be it. Move on. There's nothing you can do. We don't own eBay. We're not eBay. We're not Reebok. There's nothing more we can do other than get our money back and move on. Remember yesterday or a day before I put out the video, don't sweat the small things? Don't sweat the small things. You got your money back. You only spent $3. And even if you bought 100 pair, you only spent $300. And if you're in the business of buying 100 pairs, I'm going to guess that $300 probably isn't hurting your piggy bank too badly not to have it tied up for a few days or a week. And once you have the refund, you got a free 30 or 35% off coupon. Go buy yourself a nice pair of shoes for a third off and keep on chugging. That's what I wanted to say about the Reebok situation. Don't let it damper your day. Don't let it rain on your parade. It's no big deal. I don't care if Reebok's on or off or has 10,000 or 3,000 negative feedback. Doesn't bother me, doesn't pay my bills, and doesn't affect my account being suspended. It's their account that they have to worry about. So, onward, upward, and on to more sales past the Reebok thing. Appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you hit that big thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so we get to 100,000. Appreciate all the support in the last few days. I'll be live on Instagram and the Facebook group tonight if you want to check me out there. Also, if you want to join us in the VIP group and get access to all the sourcing guides, bolos, networking with some of the greatest and best sellers that we have in this community, along with giveaways, discounts, products, and everything else, please do check the link. I'll link it below. It's $49 for the whole year. We'd love to have you, and we'll make it well worth the $49 that you spend up front. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next time.